Racetrack Corporation is a North American manufacturer and retailer of gym equipment. They manufacture treadmills, ellipticals, bikes, rowers, workout benches, and other fitness equipment. They have 3 manufacturing locations and 12 distribution centers across United States and Canada. They sell their equipment on their website, as well as through other retailers like Walmart and Costco. Racetrack had implemented Oracle Cloud EPM suite of products few years back, and recently they have implemented Oracle Cloud SCP with the help of Argano. Argano helped Racetrack connect their EPM cloud with Oracle sales and operations planning. With this connection in place, Racetrack can leverage the full power of Oracle's cloud offering across multiple product areas. It is Friday afternoon, and Maria, the VP of Sales, just returned to her desk from a meeting with the CEO and the CFO. Due to recent increase in cost of materials, the company has suffered a blow to its bottom line. To reduce the impact on the company's share price, the CEO wants the company to increase the top line. Maria has been tasked to increase sales by at least 10% in the next 2 quarters, from what was projected earlier. She looks at the EPM dashboard in her laptop, trying to spot opportunities where she can increase the forecasted sales number. Looking down the table for treadmills, she finds a winner. A newly launched treadmill Fit 23K that is getting a lot of attention from users in the market. Most health websites have given it high scores in their review ratings. What gets Maria most excited about this model is what influencers are talking about it on social media. One of them even going to the extent of calling it the iPhone of treadmill. Maria feels an aptly timed promotion can send its sales through the roof. She increases the financial forecast for that model to $4,500 per month for the next 3 months and $5,000 for the subsequent 3 months. She is wondering whether her manufacturing team can support such a rapid increase, given that January is when the company sees an uptick in retail sales, thanks to people's New Year resolutions on getting healthy. At Racetrack, Argano implemented a middleware solution that carries data from EPM to SCP using Oracle Integration Cloud, or OIC. A scheduled program in OIC uses a REST API to launch a job in EPM. That EPM job generates a comma-separated value or CSV file containing the financial forecast values. That file is picked up by OIC and loaded to Oracle SCP Cloud. Once the file is loaded, OIC launches the standard collection program in SCP Cloud. Once the collection is successfully complete, OIC sends a notification email to Ivy, the IT analyst at Racetrack. Ivy sees the notification in her phone over the weekend, and she is assured that everything is ready for the sales and operations planning meeting on Monday morning. However, for the purpose of this demo, we will perform the middleware activities manually to show you the nuts and bolts of this solution. Keep in mind we could use any middleware platform to automate these tasks, and it need not be OIC only. Ivy logs onto EPM Cloud, clicks on the navigator, and then clicks on Data Exchange. She searches for export integrations and finds the one developed by Argano. She enters the parameters for the integration and runs it. It takes a few minutes for the integration to generate a file containing the financial forecast in EPM. Once the integration program completes, Ivy downloads the file generated to her PC. She opens the file to verify that it matches the FBDI template used in Oracle SCP Cloud for loading measures. For the purpose of this demo, let us also verify that the exported file contains the financial forecast modified by Maria. As we can see here, the forecast for the first 3 months of next year is 4,500 units, followed by 5,000 for the next 3 months. This is what Maria had entered in her EPM dashboard. Satisfied after reviewing the file, Ivy proceeds to upload it to Oracle SCP Cloud, which is a standard out-of-the-box functionality. It is now Monday morning, and the monthly sales and operations planning meeting is scheduled later in the day. Sam, one of the supply planners at Racetrack and a key participant in the meeting, calls Diana, the demand planner, to check if everything is ready. Diana replies that the demand review was already completed last week, but she would check again once before the meeting to see if anything changed over the weekend. Diana logs onto her sales and operation planning dashboard and opens the demand review summary page. She notices that the forecast value info tile shows significant difference between final sales forecast value and financial forecast value that comes from EPM. In the graph below the info tile, she notices the difference in treadmills category, something she was not aware of last week. She drills into the detailed table to see what caused this change. And there it is. The EPM budget forecast numbers for treadmill FIT23K are showing up in amber, signifying more than 10% change from before. She calls back Sam, asking him to review the plan before the meeting. Sam logs onto his sales and operations planning dashboard and immediately notices that the Racetrack Work Center load info tile shows 100%. Curious, he drills into the table below and notices that the resource TPTWC is actually overloaded in Q1 of next year. That is a bottleneck resource, and there is no way Sam could produce the forecasted units in those months. However, there is excess capacity in the subsequent quarters, and maybe he could accommodate those demands in the subsequent month. Sam then looks up and down the table to spot any other resource overload, and feels happy to note that it is only one resource that he needs to work on. Sam also notices that the supplier capacity load info tile shows 100%. Sam clicks on it to see the detailed table below it. Scrolling up and down the table, Sam is relieved that there is no supplier capacity overload in the next 2 years. Sam decides to run a plan simulation after making manual changes to the demand picture. The result of the simulation shows that Sam could meet the total forecasted demand that came from Maria for the next 2 quarters, but in a slightly different monthly numbers. Sam now proceeds to update the adjusted shipment forecast values with the new numbers from his plan simulations. He got the total of 28,500 units that Maria wanted, but he gradually ramped up the production, compared to Maria's sudden jumps. The sales and operations planning meeting went smoothly, and all participants agreed that Sam's forecasted sales numbers were more realistic than what was suggested by Maria. The resource TPTWC is now at 100% capacity, instead of 112% seen earlier. The final forecast numbers were approved during the executive review. At Racetrack, Argano's middleware solution carried data from SCP to EPM using Oracle Integration Cloud, or OIC. At the end of that process, Ivy, the IT analyst, received a confirmation email from Oracle stating that the data transfer was successfully done. However, for the purpose of this demo, we will perform the middleware activities manually, as if Ivy is doing them. Ivy logs onto Oracle SCP Cloud and opens the Reports and Analytics page. She then navigates to the reports catalog. Ivy runs the BIP report created by Argano to export the final shipment forecast from sales and operations planning to EPM. She downloads the Excel file generated by the report in her laptop. Ivy then logs onto EPM Cloud and navigates to Data Exchange. She locates the import integration created by Argano and enters the parameter. As part of the process, she also uploads the file generated by the BIP report. She now launches the EPM job. The process completes successfully, implying final shipment forecast coming from SCP has been loaded to EPM. Ivy logs out of EPM as her job is now done. It is Tuesday morning, and Maria logs on to her EPM dashboard. She is interested to know the outcome of the S&OP meeting that happened yesterday. She scrolls to the bottom of the dashboard to see the sales and operations planning forecast. She is excited to see that the supply planning team could meet the overall target she had set for them for the next 2 quarters. Maria goes on to schedule a meeting with her team later that day. Guess what is the subject of the meeting invite? Let's plan a big product promotion.